Hello, Pastor Miltan Aziz. Firstly, I wanted to thank you for accepting to do this interview. If you can tell our viewers and whoever is watching a little bit about your background and the family that you were born in, please.
Yes, thank you. My name is Miltan Daniel. Well, I was born into a very rich family. So when I was 3 of age, unfortunately, my parents, they separated from each other and then they got divorced. Everything was smoothly going very well till age 15. As I said, everything because they were rich and they were caring about me because, well, I was their grandchild, and I will explain why and what happened. Then, unfortunately, until 15. So on age 15, well, my mother died. She passed away because she has the heart disease. And it was unacceptable for me. As you can imagine, a teenager, 15. So I lost my mother, and then sadness came to my life. So because I was very alone, I didn't have any brother, no sister. So gradually, I was thinking that why I'm that much alone. One day, I just decided to go to a sport place. And I was walking, and suddenly a very nice and stylish American car stopped in front of me, and 2 beautiful ladies, they came out. And well, suddenly they said that in my mother tongue language, which I'm Assyrian, they said, "Hello, Miltan." And they called my name as well. And I was very surprised. I stopped and I said, "Hi." And one of them actually, she said that, "Do you know us?" I said, "No, I don't know you." And immediately, without anything, I don't know, it was very strange. Suddenly she said that, "Well, I'm your auntie, and this lady is your mother." And I said, "What? But my mother, she just passed away." And she said, no, she was your grandmother. This woman is your real mother." And that was the time that I couldn't believe that what I'm hearing about. And then I turned back and I just ran away, and they were calling me to stop me, to talk about me. "Miltan, stop. I went to home and I was very, very upset. I was crying. I was just waiting. I was waiting for my father to come back from his work. And once he came, he saw the situation, and he saw that I'm very, very upset. And he said, "What happened?" Then, well, I explained what happened. And he sat there and he said, "Okay, Miltan, sit. And I just want to explain everything for you." And the truth that he told me, although the truth is very good, but it didn't work well for me. And in a moment, what happened? In a moment, well, my mom changed to grandmother. And he himself, my father, changed to grandfather. And I had, well, in my imagination that he was my older brother, he changed and turned to my father. And the worst thing, now a strange woman, she turned to my mother. So you can imagine that how I was upset, and that was the point, that I just wanted to run away from the truth. So immediately, because we were an ethnic group, Assyrian, Armenian, we have always alcohol there, and I start to drink and I start to smoke till 17. And unfortunately, from 17, I got heavily addicted to heroin. And then it starts from then, my worst life and my beautiful life, it changed suddenly to darkness. So I thought that I have to go to my father, because he came back to this city, Urmia, where I was actually there. Then, well, immediately they realized that I am in heavy addicted. So I was stealing and things, and then he threw me out of his house. That was the worst, that I went and I slept on the streets. Because I didn't have any other place. Even I didn't have just few, coins to go to sleep somewhere and in the warm place. No, so the street was my place. A very young man, that his name Martin, Eddie, that we call him Eddie. He was my brother-in-law. Actually, no, sorry, brother, step-brother, yeah, step-brother. So, and he indicated his little indicator finger to me, because he knew me. Jesus can save you and heal you. As he said this, you see, I was the man, or every addicted man has got many advice from people. Don't do this, don't. But he was saying something strange, that Jesus can save you and heal you. And immediately, because it was very interesting, immediately I asked him, so what I have to do? Then he said that you have to come to our church. He was excited as well, because he thought that, the communication stuff. And I said, okay, where's your church? And he said that Brother Edward's church. And that was the, I tell you, disgusting, because you know why? I got the hope, but I lost the hope. And he asked me for a promise, and then I said, okay, I will give you a promise. And I was the man of promise, even in that situation. And he said, you have to come. I said, okay, I will try to do my best, and I will come.
So what happened? Did you go to the church, and what happened?
Yes, I went there because, as I mentioned, the last months that I was on the street, it was very cold, and and it was winter and springtime. So I decided to go there without anything. That I heard that they gather on Friday, and that was the Good Friday. I didn't know that Easter was coming, and I went there. And well, they realized that I am there. So he came to me, and I said, oh, all these bad things that I did to him, now is the time they are going to beat me, to death. But they didn't. He came to me, he shook my hand. He said, welcome, Mr. Miltan. See, that Mr. Miltan, it was something, Everybody was saying, oi, this kind of things. And then he hugged me. The hug that I received from him, I never received from my father till then. And I saw my Eddie, my stepbrother, he was crying, because later I found that he was so excited because he told church, pray for me for 1 year, and now they said that I myself step in. And then he was very excited. And Brother Edward, or Reverend Edward, he just wanted to meet me another date, and he gave me a date. And he said that, Miltan, if you want to come out from this situation that you have, you must submit yourself to the Lord Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Yeah. And thank God for that. And thank God for that I can serve thousands Farsi speakers, Iranian, Afghans, or whoever that speaks Farsi via Sat7 Pars. Or pre-recorded shows or live shows as well. So all things come from my salvation and my healing from Jesus Christ. Then all the glory belongs to him.